Hey, what's up guys, Steven here. Welcome back to another video, and today we're taking a closer look at another smart home product, and this here is the Linus Smart Lock from Yale. Well, now first of all, why a smart lock? So many people always ask me, do you really need a smart lock? Are those things safe? Now, I just moved to this new house 3 years ago. Day one, I installed a smart lock and I've been using one for 3 years. So those things are really safe and it's super convenient. Now we have a baby, 7 months, and most of the time you come home from shopping with the baby, you don't have hands. But a smart lock, for instance, the Linus Smart Lock can also automatically open the door for you. So as soon as you approach the door, it will just open up and then you just use your elbow to open up the door. So this makes things really much easier. Then another example, for instance, you forget your key at home, but something I never forget is my smartphone. So then just with the smartphone, I can open up the door even though I don't have the key. And those things are really, really safe. So today we'll have a closer look at the Linus Smart Lock, the features and the installation. So first of all, let's check out what we have in the box and let's talk a little bit about the compatibility. Well, once you decide to get a smart lock, you have to think about which smart lock and also is my smart lock compatible with my door. Now Yale has a compatibility checker, so you can just use the link down below and check if the Yale Linus Smart Lock works for your door. Now I would say for most of the doors, like I don't know, over 90% here in Europe, the smart lock will work. For sure there are some really important things, not only the size of your cylinder, if it sticks out or not. Those are the things that are not so important, but the main important thing is that you have a safety cylinder, that you can use your key from both sides. Because a smart lock is basically something like a smart drill, it just turns the key. You need to have one key inside the lock all of the time on the inside, because this is mounted on the inside and the smart lock will turn the key for you. So you really need to have that safety cylinder, so even if there's something wrong with the lock, that you can use the second key from the outside. But if you're not sure if the Yale Linus Lock is compatible with your door, as I've mentioned before, use the checker down below. It just literally takes 5 minutes. You have to measure some things on your door and then you can see if it's compatible. Okay, so first of all, the hard piece, the lock only. Now let's have a closer look at the lock. This here is the silver version of the Linus Lock. Now all my mechanics on the door are in silver, so it was really important that the smart lock is also in silver. Now all those locks are battery powered, also the Yale Linus Lock is battery powered. You just remove this magnetic plate and then you can take out the battery. So this isn't installed yet, that's why there is this cover inside. Now you can always manually turn the smart lock, so even if it runs out of battery, you can just open and close, and also if you don't want to use your phone to close or something, you can just turn and it will turn the key. So on the back side it looks like this. You have here a little button for the reset, 2 latches as you can see for the plate, so you can easily remove that. And in here goes the key. Now what's really cool about the Linus Lock is that it supports also really thick keys. Now on my old smart lock, as you can see, I had to modify my key to make it work. This was really one of the worst things I had to do. But here on the Yale Linus Lock, as you can see, it would even fit my original key. Now that's just a smart lock. Of course, there are all the things included which you need for the installation. Now first of all, you have the base plate. So there are 2 different ways on how to install it. You see here some little grub screws. There's also an Allen key inside. So you can just put this on your cylinder and use the screws to fix it. So this is the preferred option. And this is the most stable one. Now, if your cylinder doesn't stand out more than 3 mm, so less than 3 mm, you cannot use those screws. But Yale is also selling an extra cylinder, which is length adjustable. So I would really, really recommend, if you have like a flush cylinder or something like this and maybe you don't want to glue it, that you actually order the Yale cylinder, because it's really stable. It also has here some centered screws and it makes sure it's really tight on your door. But today, as I've already tried out some other smart locks and I know that it's gonna work, we're using the double-sided tape and we just tape this plate to the door. Now what's also pretty cool is that Yale has a smart keypad that even has backlight so you can see it in the dark. Now the keypad, it works wirelessly, no wires, and you just screw that to the outside, or even if you want to, like I would probably do, is I will just tape it to the outside of the door. And also, of course, that it's connected to your home network, you will need this bridge. So this bridge, you just plug it into a power socket. It will connect to your home network and it will communicate with the smart lock. So this is really important, and after you have all those things, you're actually set to go to install it. So guys, this is my front door. It's a safety door. It's pretty thick, as you can see, but it has this safety cylinder that I can use the key from both sides. So that's really important, just to mention it again. Now, as you can see, this cylinder is pretty flush, as you can see. So this is unfortunately less than 3 millimeters. So that's why I need to glue it. But this thing fits perfectly well here. I just need the double-sided tape to attach it to that metal plate. And yeah, we'll just quickly do that. All right, now first of all, we're going to install the double-sided tape. Now this is pretty strong adhesive tape, just right over here. So just press a little bit just to make sure it really has enough pressure on the adhesive. And also, when you glue it, make sure you turn out those screws because you will not need them. All right, now just remove the film here on the other side. Looks like this. And now attach it to the door and press. Well guys, all you have to do now is just insert the key and make sure the key fits inside here. And then you attach it and gently push and close the levers. That's it, the smart lock is installed. So now it's time to power it. So we open up here the battery case and we just pull out the plastic film. And we are greeted by the LED ring here. And now we can actually just do the setup in the app. Well, actually, before we do the setup in the app, I just plugged in the bridge and the keypad also needs to be installed. Now you can decide if you want to use screws and dowels to just screw it somewhere, but I don't want to do that. Now you can remove the back plate and you can just take out here the plastic film to activate the keypad. We'll actually use the provided double-sided tape to just tape it to the outside frame of the door. So let's go. All right, there we go. Here's the tape and then here at the bottom. Now we just need to see that it's not upside down. Okay, it's like this. Now remove the film and I want to tape it a bit lower because my girlfriend is kind of short and we just tape it here. So now just make sure the batteries are inside and attach it. Perfect. So now I've started the installation of the lock in the app and it asks me now if I want to install DoorSense. So DoorSense is basically a little magnet that you attach to the frame so the lock knows if the door is open or not. So let's check out the install instructions, where exactly to put it. And it says peel and stick. So we have to remove the tape from it and we attach it like parallel to the battery cover. All right, so that's around about here and we'll just attach it here to the frame so it fits perfectly. So it's now scanning for the smart lock, so let's begin the setup. All right, so it worked, Stefan's house, yes, exactly. And now it's configuring the smart lock automatically, so I guess it will just turn the key once to the left, once to the right. So now it's time to calibrate the lock, so we tell the lock when the door is closed and open. So DoorSense is installed. Rotate your lock completely in the lock direction all the way until it stops. So manually you can also turn it, and this is really smooth on the Linus lock. And this is now the position where it's completely closed. Rotate your lock completely in the unlocked direction. So now it's to the other side. Okay. Now, as you can see, the door opens already, so this is the position I want. Rotate the thumb turn until the door is just locked, so a little bit. Okay, that's it. Next. Yes, now the last step, I guess. Oh, wow! That is really silent. All right, so you have to set up all the devices, like now you have to set up the Wi-Fi bridge, and after that you also have to set up the keypad. So we'll just quickly skip through that and then actually come to the features. All right, so the bridge is actually now connecting to Wi-Fi. So as I've said before, that's the important part. That makes sure that your lock is not only connected to your phone, that's connected to the network and you can use it from anywhere. So well, now we can just set up the keypad, which is super simple. But make sure to take a picture of the QR code or the serial number before you attach it. I just had to remove it. So it's scanning for the keypad. The keypad is already on, as you can see. It has a red backlight, which is really helpful at night, so you can see actually what you're pressing. And it's checking out for the firmware update, doing a quick firmware update, and then we are ready to set a key. Well guys, it's time for a demonstration, and we've been using the smart lock over the last 2 weeks, and my girlfriend and me, we're super happy with it because it works without any problem. Now, we didn't set it to auto unlock or any kind of automation, so we like to simply keep it old school and unlock the door ourselves, and you can simply do that by just turning here. Now this is so much faster, easier than just, finding your key, putting it in there, locking, taking it out again. It's just super simple. So you just turn it, boom, the door opens. I just need to pull it, and once we receive a package, I just get the package and I simply close the door and the smart lock locks automatically. So I don't need to think about, did I lock the door? And as you see, just after I close it, literally after I close it, it just locks. Now let's check this out from outside. Now it's working so good because it comes with the sensor, and there's a huge magnet right over here, so it's getting a really good signal. It works very accurate and reliable. Now once we are outside and I close the door, you hear it already. Now the smart lock is closing the door, so I don't need to think about did I lock the door when I left home, so it's working really well. Now once I come home, so once I'm far away enough, it will detect I'm away. Once I come home, it will automatically detect it's me coming here, and it opens the door. So now I'm still here, so I'll just enter the code. Now the keypad also works really good. I'm really happy that it comes with backlight, because some of the keypads from other smart locks, they don't have any lights, and in the night it just sucks to put in the key like this. But the backlight is really strong, and as you can see, it works also super fast and reliable. So just unlock the door with the key. I can just close it again and it will lock. You have multiple options. As I've shown you before, you can use a smartwatch, you can use a smartphone to unlock it. So there are really plenty of options, and even you don't need to take out your smartphone if you want to, just keep it in auto unlock, however you prefer. But this is our preferred way how to use it, and we are super happy with it. Alright guys, so now it's time to check out the app and show you the features. So here we have Yale. As you can see, my house is configured here in the keychain. Here is my account. Here you can set up devices. And well, here you have the red dot. If you tap it, as you can see, it's opening, so I just hear it now in the background. So as you can see, open for 5 seconds. So really easy and convenient to use. Then you can always see the activity. Now when you give different people access, you can also see who accessed your home, who went through the door with the smart lock, which is pretty cool. Of course, you can always invite other owners. I will later invite my girlfriend, so because she also lives here. But if I have guests, you can actually just invite them for a limited time, then revoke the permissions. So it's actually pretty cool. And the invitation works via app access or via personal entry code only. As you can see, I have the lock, the bridge is connected, and also the keypad. Of course, you have the settings here. As you can see, the keypad, you can disable it if you don't want to. There's one touch lock. You can also toggle on power saving mode right over here. You have, of course, some settings here for the bridge. If you want to get notifications, if you have some Wi-Fi issues and the bridge is down, you can get it here. Then, of course, you also have lock settings right over here. So you can hide the entry codes. There is verified access. So if turned on, biometric or passcode authentication is required to operate the lock. So that means before you can operate it, you have to do a biometric or passcode authentication on your phone. So if someone steals your phone, that no one can actually just steal your phone and get into your house and just rob your house. And also you can deactivate the lock sounds, which I will do because I don't really need them. And of course, for notifications, you can also create smart alerts here. So based on an event, for instance, if it's left open, if it's jammed or something like this, or it's unlocked by a user you don't know. So it's very, very customizable in here in the app. Of course, there's also automation. So for instance, there is auto locking. So if you enable this, for instance, once you leave, you can just let it lock the door instant or on a timer. for instance, if you go to the car to quickly pick up something, that not just instantly locks you out. And there's also auto unlocking, which is pretty cool because once you come home, it will automatically unlock your door. But this is at least 200 meters your home. So when your phone detects you have left your neighborhood at least 200 meters from home, auto unlock will switch to away mode. So if you're at least 200 meters away from home, then it will activate the away mode. Then of course we have arriving home. So as you can see, when you arrive home, auto unlock will unlock your door once your phone is within a few feet of your lock. So when your phone is really close to your lock, which is really good. All right, that's what you can do within the app. And now let's come to my final conclusion about the Yale Linus Smart Lock. All right guys, so we're now here at the end of this video. And if you ask me right now, is a smart lock worth it? For me, absolutely. So it really helps, and it helped me out in many situations. And is the Linus Smart Lock from Yale worth it? Well, I think absolutely yes, because it's one of the quietest smart locks I've had in the last years. And there is nothing more annoying than when your smart lock really sounds like, you know, one of those electric screwdrivers. So the Yale Smart Lock has really nice build quality, it's very quiet and it's working really well. The keypad looks like pretty good quality, it's very easy to change the batteries, it has AA batteries, they last long. So I think the Yale Linus Lock is a really amazing lock, and if you want to buy it, there are also some links down below in the description. You can buy it directly from Amazon, ships also pretty fast. And if you have any questions, then feel free to reach out or write a comment down below. As always guys, I'm Steven from Tech Magnet and I'm signing out. Bye.